So there's a new rumor the Jazz might actually be talking to the Wizards. Let's talk about it. It's the Hoops Nerd Show. All right, guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel like always. Okay, so this rumor comes from Marc J Spears, who is quoting Jeremy Woo, who was, I'm sure, at the draft combine. It's the place where all these rumors are going to come from because these guys are talking to all the GMs, all the players, and all the agents. They are going to go over all the different prospects and get their ideas. And it is smoke screen season, by the way, guys. So leaks happen. Sometimes they're legitimate. Sometimes they're plants to try to coerce other GMs. You never quite know, but it's worth following all of them because they all kind of put together a puzzle. So anyways, this comes from Marc J Spears talking about Dybantsa after an interview with Keontae George. He says Dybantsa is the top prospect in the draft. According to ESPN's Jeremy Woo, the Jazz have reached out to the Washington Wizards, who have the #1 pick, about potentially trading up to land the former BYU standout, a source said. Even if Dybantsa is selected by Washington as expected, Utah will still have talented options to choose from in Kansas guard Darren Peterson, Duke center Cameron Boozer, and North Carolina forward Caleb Wilson, who round out Woo's top 4 prospects. I can tell you right now, if the Utah Jazz are at 2, they are drafting Darren Peterson. I know that. If the question is, how much do the Utah Jazz want to trade up to #1, and what would they be willing to give? Now, this is a legitimate rumor. It means they have talked with the Wizards. I don't know exactly if it means a lot. We know that the Utah Jazz front office is a good one. They are going to do their due diligence. There are teams out there, we'll just say a name out there, the Sacramento Kings. They're a front office that doesn't do a very good job. But the Jazz are a front office that does. They will do their due diligence. Remember, all these different guys out there that are on the trade deadline, we've seen all these rumors before. The Jazz call about guys. Whether they plan on trading for them or not, it's good practice to at least call these teams and find out what the asking price is, right? Utah may have called the Wizards and just talked just to build a dialogue, but also to just say, hey, if this was something we planned on doing, what type of asking price do you have? They may have asked them, like, who are you looking to draft? Are you drafting AJ? Are you drafting Darren? And they're probably going to say something along the lines of, we're in the process right now. We are not sure. We are just going to make sure we do all our due diligence and blah, blah, blah. So they're probably not saying a lot because guess what? If they know that Utah wants a certain player, they don't want to show their cards, right? So this is basically what I think is going on. Utah may get an idea from them like, well, this is what it will cost to get AJ. And if the Jazz want AJ, but if the Wizards want him and they give the Jazz a tall asking price, I think the thing that everyone online is throwing around like Ace Bailey and the #2 or something like that for AJ, to me, that's just too much of an asking price, especially considering the Jazz likely have Darren Peterson at #1 on their board. We've heard that from multiple places, and I would tell you right now that that's probably what it is. In all likelihood, maybe as a plot twist, the Jazz are likely asking to know what that would be if they take Darren Peterson. Maybe in a crazy turn of events, Utah calls them to draft Darren Peterson to make sure it happens. Would that not cause a riot in Utah? I don't know, maybe. More likely, Utah is just trying to find out what the cost would be. It may be also to find out, like, who knows, if there's another team out there that wants to trade up to #1, what if they find out that the Wizards like Cam Boozer? They may not want someone like the Grizzlies jumping up and taking Darren Peterson or something like that. And you know, the Wizards know they can get Cam Boozer at 3. Who knows? There's a lot of games being played right now. And so Utah just wants to get as much intel as they can to make sure that things go well. Now, on the other hand, it may be that they just really want AJ Dybantsa. Maybe everything we've heard is wrong. Maybe Ryan Smith just wants AJ Dybantsa really bad and is willing to make it happen. Who knows? Who knows? I guess we'll find out, but it's an interesting rumor, and it does mean that they are talking. If that means more than that, we don't know, but it is worth watching. Every day, guys, we're going to be talking about this and talking about the different elements of the draft and whatever else comes up. Like the video, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Shout out to the All-Stars and all the members who support the channel. I really appreciate it. Guys, I will talk to you next time. Like and subscribe.